So this is going to be Exodus by DMX, a recently released record due to his death. Now we got singles Hood Blues, production by Swiss Beats, Arab Music, Mr. Porter, features by Benny the Butcher, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, The Lox, Moneybagg Yo, Alicia Keys, Snoop Dogg, Bono, Usher, and Nas. Favorite song, Letter to My Son. And this is a rating of 3 out of 5. Now, this is a very classic hip hop record. DMX does not disappoint, and he does not stray away from the way he writes his lyrics, the way he delivers his flows and music. It's all a very cohesive project. The only reason why it's a 3 is because he's not a new artist, yet the texture, the underlying theme of this record is not very pop or chart topping, but it is diamond in the rough, so to speak. And with all the releases being put out, I think this is one that you'll find is different yet satisfying. So that is why I went with my rating. So if you haven't, go ahead and check it out. There's a bunch of features, great production, and I look forward to doing more of these kind of reviews. So next up, we got Migos, and that'll be our next podcast. And today we'll be reviewing Culture 3 by the Migos. So let's get into the details. Singles, we have Straightening, production by DJ Do Real, Murder Beats, Buddha Bless, Oz or OZ, and Zaytoven. Features by Drake, Justin Bieber, Cardi B, Juice WRLD, and Pop Smoke. And favorite song, Birthday. I give this rating a 3 out of 5, and we're going to go into why. So the reason why is because this record here is a very consistent, average sort of record here. It was the only record out at the time that I was making my list for reviews, and when I had initially listened to the record, there was about maybe 2 or 3 songs that kind of stand out, and there really isn't a first or second half that I can say really justifies the record, but the first half of the album is as close as you can get to something good, and we're purely reviewing the standard version, not the deluxe. And I think the first song is pretty good. It samples the Temptations, I believe, or they sample a Motown group, and I think that they created kind of a classic vibe. But I was expecting more of a higher production from Culture 2. Culture 1 was like the foundation, and then Culture 2 was like way ahead of its time with Motorsport and a lot of the songs that came out of that record. Too Much Jewelry and Made Man and Stir Fry. And then to have this record come after and not be a level above is why it concerns me. And so that's why I gave it this rating, and that's why it lands last on the list here. So let me know what you guys think. And just a little preview for season 9. There's been a lot of albums that are lining up for that spot. As you know, Kanye is gearing up for a new album, and Drake says his album is done. So hopefully we can have them on our next season, and if not, we can probably take a break until they drop, because I don't think there's going to be anything in between that. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe, and we'll keep on bringing the episodes.